Yo.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first. Quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Carter Williams and Roten pairing up in the backcourt. Embiid is out there with Lavoy Allen. And it's Garbage Man in at the 3 slot. They get it again. No good from Valanciunas. The 76ers leading by 5. Carter Williams kicks to Allen. Garbage Man, the pass to Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got 6.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here is Lowry. 17 points for him last game against Golden State. Valanciunas dishes to DeRozan, and he gets it to go. He has 7.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
To the right side. Here's Garbage Man. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Raptors trail by 8. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Outside DeRozan. Lowry passes to Johnson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Raptors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Smith comes in for Patrick Patterson. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Williams in for Kyle Lowry. Fast break, Toronto. Williams is running. And the jam by Ross.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So solid defense on the ball, that's the key.
Now here's Noel. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Garbage Man. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Grant, 2 on the clock. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Noel's got his first points in this one.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Williams with the ball, averaging 9 points per contest. And the basket good.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Scooped up. Simmons. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Now here's Williams. Ross sets a screen for Williams.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Williams.
I like that shooting.
At the line for two. Substitution on the court.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Garbage Man, he's in at 3. Carter Williams and Roten pairing up in the backcourt. Lavoy Allen out there with Embiid. Now here's Carter Williams. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Lets it go from 11, and the shot goes in from Embiid.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Garbage Man in their last game against the Hawks put on a show. He finished with 27 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
No good on the second free throw. Those 76ers leading by 10. Here's Carter Williams. Shoots from the baseline. Allen's shot is off. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Golden State.
That was a tough game for them to lose, guys, because they really played well throughout the game.
I agree there, but despite the result, I think they can definitely take some positives away from it.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Raptors getting the bucket. And there's the pass to Garbage Man. The rebound by Patterson.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Now here's Carter Williams. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta. Garbage Man, the pass to Carter Williams. Now here's Roten. Tight defense on him. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 6. Patterson with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Patterson a screen on Carter Williams. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Kicks it to DeRozan. And Embiid pulls it down.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Carter Williams kicks to Allen. Passes it to Garbage Man. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Soft touch off the glass. Carter Williams has got 6 points.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And the 76ers making a change here. Doris Burke has some information for you.
For that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Garbage Man. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Allen, and the shot is good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from DeRozan.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Pass to Garbage Man. Back to Carter Williams. He feeds it to Roten. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 6.
Didn't matter that he was surrounded. He was the guy who muscled everybody else out of the way to get that board.
Now Lowry. And here's DeRozan. Back to Lowry from downtown, and that one's good. And now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Left side Lowry. Ross with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Gets it off. And he trains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, it looks pretty clear on the instant replay, guys. The ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation here.
Yeah, I can't see how they come to any other conclusion, Clark. The camera gives us a good look at it. And there's a tick or two left on the clock.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Yeah, good to see them get that one right. That's exactly why we have this rule in place. And I like it. Each basket is so important in these games that you've just got to make sure